What would it take for a battle-hardened soldier who was responsible for many executions to declare that one of the individuals whose death he just oversaw was, for real, legit, the Son of God? I would think that would be some pretty unusual circumstances. In the account of the death of Jesus, there was a man, a Roman soldier, a centurion, which is a commander of about 100 men, who was not interested in Jesus whatsoever, to our knowledge. He was a man who had no skin in the game. It was simply his job to oversee the execution of Jesus and the other two men crucified with Jesus. When it was all over, he declared, truly, this man was the Son of God. What could possibly cause a man like that to make such a bold claim? Well, his responsibility that day was to watch over the crucifixion, to make sure that it went without incident. No doubt he had witnessed many before. People declaring their own innocence, people defiantly yelling as they gasped their final breaths, people crying out in agony of the excruciating pain and torturous asphyxiation of crucifixion. But with Jesus, it was different. Here was a man that even two other criminals were mocking and taunting as they died the same way. A huge crowd had gathered, some bloodthirsty onlookers and others weeping. He didn't declare his own goodness or innocence. He didn't yell in defiance. In fact, if he heard correctly, the dying man asked his Father to forgive these people who had done this to him. This man, the centurion, watched as darkness came on in the afternoon as this man died. He felt an earthquake that split rocks as this man breathed his last breath. This man was different, totally different than anyone else he'd ever seen put to death. Matthew 27:54 says, when the centurion and those with him who were keeping watch over Jesus saw the earthquake and the things that had happened, they were terrified and said, truly, this man was the Son of God. If this declaration is true, it means something. It means that the message of Jesus is also true. And I want to invite you to put your trust in the person who is the Son of God, the one who came to take away our sins by doing what we could not, living without sin for a lifetime, and offering himself as a perfect sacrifice for our sins. In other words, Jesus made it possible for us to be forgiven of all that we've done wrong according to God's moral standard. And he invites us into an unbelievable opportunity, and that is fellowship, friendship with God. We'd love to talk with you more about this. We would love for you to stop by and join us for one of our Easter weekend services, because we're going to talk more about this God-man, about whom a battle-hardened executioner man who was a centurion declared, truly, this man was the Son of God.